Peace and love, soul group. Peace and love. And welcome to another edition of I'm Conscious. Now what? I got a little bug on the back wall. The magic lady finally got on the live stream with us. I finally tapped because I always wanted you, ladies and gentlemen, to feel her energy. And you can see how silly I am. It's hard to be like angry around her because she's the closest thing to the vibration of love that's been incarnating with me on this journey. And I just gotta, she just say, honey, hello, just say hello, tell them who you are, and let them, do you for a minute. I'll just be quiet for a minute.
Hi.
And come around.
Hi, how is everybody? I am a wife. I am a mother of 6. I'm a pet parent of 6. I don't know what to say. I love everything and everybody. I mean, we had a mouse in our house for the longest that we couldn't kill. I mean, I don't know. I just
wait for it. Here it comes. I know you guys had rats and rats.
Yeah, we did. We couldn't kill it. But I did tell him because he was kind of getting pesky, and I did let him know. You overstepping your boundaries. I let him know, and he's no longer here now. I told him he was overstepping his boundaries.
Well, now how did he overstep his boundaries?
He was leaving his droppings everywhere.
He was shitting on the countertops. But I couldn't kill this mouse. Right.
I just told him through my mentalism. I told him, I said, you're overstepping your boundaries now. And I went and got some mouse traps, and he was gone. So I appreciate him for that, because I didn't.
Why you peeking and move over a little bit? Yeah, let him see. Look at her smile, ladies. Just smile at him. You send him something. Look at her smile. Look at that smile. Look at that smile. How could you? You know what I'm saying?
Keep this smile on, because my saying is, this too shall pass. 2 things. This too shall pass. And you know how people say, oh, I had a bad day. I've never had a bad day. I've had difficult moments, but I've never in my life had a bad day. Because if you wake up and before you lay down and you say your whole day was bad, something's wrong. Yes, we have those moments to where we have to
move over, swing.
To where we have to regroup, but never have a bad day. Don't let nobody take that from you. Nobody. I don't care who it is or what it is. The circumstances will change, and this too shall pass.
And we was in church. Amen.
So I just wanted to say hi. I'm a doodle now. He's on here. I can doodle and do my little stuff. But
you gonna doodle?
Doodle. You know what ladies do. Oh. Wash dishes, clothes.
Sound like she said doodle to me. You know we live. You can't say doodle live to the soul group.
So I just wanted to say hi. I'm glad I got a chance to get on here and say hi to everybody, and have a most wonderful, peaceful day. And don't let nobody take your joy.
Peace and love. Peace and love. I'm gonna do me. I always wanted to get her on here. It's just hard to. You guys know how spontaneous I am with these live streams. It seems like it's been like months since I've been on, but I've been having a very, very amazing week, and all of this started for me when I just downloaded and really became lucid to the fact that every day is a new life. If you use the way we measure days now, you know what I mean? Let me put it to you this way. Every time that sun comes up in the morning, it's a new life. And that is, I am conscious of that. And you know how much shit that alleviates. When you just download that program that it's the new day. Today is it? No. It's a new life. You died. You literally, what they try to, drive home to us as what death is, like you don't exist no more. Apply that shit to your days now. Every time your astral body or your energy body or you become or you dream, every time your consciousness leaves this body, you die. Everything starts over. It's a new life. And I mean that, just implementing that, stuff just don't stick to you no more, you know? And that drives me into today's topics. And I'm going to try to get a lot of you on the phone today. We're going to kind of do a conscious chatter, because when I say I don't have nothing, I always have something. It's just a lot of times when, especially on the internet now, a lot of the programs are geared to like as shows, and that's cool. You know, I watch some of them, you know, when I feel like being entertained. I mean, listening to conscious shows and people having fun consciously is better than any black box on the wall. But I just don't like to, you know, just keep talking about the same thing over and over and over again. Not that it's good or bad. I like to do my best to try to bring new experiences to the platform. So when you hear me say I ain't got nothing, it means it's the same thing, you know, same similar experiences, you know, living lucid in this life, which is, I wanted to just touch on our title before I start rambling, because I had something good. And it's just being in the now. And I'm going to tell you what that means, because when I start waking up, I assume that being in the present moment was something totally different than the way that it was pitched to me, or maybe the way that I perceived it from everybody. You know, you hear a lot of people talking about being in the present moment like it's a, excuse the dogs. Well, you guys know about the dogs by now. That's Earl, and we got people coming in and out of the house, so excuse them. Like, present moment awareness was like this piece of space that you just sit in, like it's a separate space from this dimension, like you're actually sitting. Present moment awareness, it, you know, I visualized it like almost like a cube, a space that you can just hide from everything, you know what I mean? And it's not like that at all, you know, for what I'm experiencing, you know. And I know a lot of you find yourself searching for a space, and you'll even hear me say, go to your secret space. What I mean by that, and let me bend that a little bit now, because I'm growing, you know, and I can elaborate in more detail on some of like present moment awareness, is simply just centering in like mentalism, in mind, clearing the mind. Right? And the mind is infinite. So it's not like you're sitting in a space like we know space here on, let's just say 4D now. Can we upgrade to 4D yet? Is everybody 4D yet? Or are we still 3D? Where are we? Somebody put that in the chat. You know, 1 minute we 4D, 1 minute we 5D, 3D. We just upgrade to 4D. It's not like a space. Like I'm in this space here doing this live stream. It's like a place of beingness, of just clearing out the mind and becoming aware to this frequency I like to call the life. Present moment awareness. Awareness of what? Aware of the I am self. Yeah, that's it. And, you know, that could be infinite, whatever you attach to that. You know what I'm saying? That I am is just waiting on you to speak, whatever it is. You see, that's like present moment awareness. It's not like a cube, like people pitch it. Be in the present moment now. I used to think that too. And I would find myself searching like, I can't find it. I can't find this space everybody is talking. What the fuck is present moment? And I got it now. It's just as simple as taking and just becoming aware that you are the life, that you are the infinite life. Right there. I'm in present moment awareness. I am lucid in my awakened state. That's all it is. And man, when you sit here, now this is powerful here. A lot of people are striving, and even myself, and I'm glad I did it. But you have a lot, where I come from down south, they say a lot of folk are in the pursuit of becoming lucid in the dream state, which is a beautiful, whoa, man, I recommend that. I recommend, seriously, depending on your age, because we got a young audience here, I recommend becoming lucid in the dream before having sex. If you haven't lost your virginity yet, we got a young audience too. I recommend becoming lucid in a dream before you even have your first kiss or sex. I'm telling you, because it is an amazing experience. It's an amazing movement of frequency, vibration, and energy. And it is blitzful, you know? And the reason why I recommend that, you will never be addicted to sex, or not that, you know, you got to be careful what you say because people take things. Not that it's bad or good to love sex. I'm not saying that, but some people, you know, with the help of pornography, are addicted to sex. If your first experience to moving your energy, right, your creative energy, your life force energy is becoming lucid or raising the kundalini energy, you will not be addicted to sex because there's no comparison. Sex will just be an addition, something that you share and embrace with someone else you love or someone you just want to share energy with. It won't be that, you guys know what I'm talking about. It won't be that sexual addiction like I gotta masturbate because that's the only I get. You know, my life is that heavy. My life is that fucked up that the only release I get is from masturbating. It won't be that. That's what I'm trying to say. So being in the now, and don't make this like a task, even though I can't tell you what to make it, but you know, make it fun. You know, I have a great time being with myself. Anybody else with me is an addition for me because I spend a lot of time with myself. I do, with no internet, no TV. It's just me. It's just me running through my infinite mind and my infinite imagination. It's just me being a child again in my mind. It's just me having fun and just enjoying the life. And I see the life in so many things now, lucid, like, you know, just looking into the eye of the life or whatever it is. And I'm just in a great space. And I owe a lot of this to going back raw. A lot of this right now, a lot of this energy that I'm sitting in now, me and my wife went back raw. I think I'm probably on, I don't know. I might be on day. I'm up there in the 20s now. I know I'm up there. I know I'm marking it off on the calendar, and I'm telling you, it is night and day. It's night and day to pastas and, you know, like breads and stuff, you know, night and day, night and day. I am so like 4D. Dreams more vivid, more energy throughout the day. My skin, look at my skin. Like, look how my face is smaller. Look, that's from raw. Damn, even my cheeks going in. That's from raw. Look at my skin. Play some of the other videos to where my face was starting up. Look at my skin. That's just from going raw. What do I mean by raw? If it don't sit in the sun to grow, don't put it in your mouth. It's that simple. If it don't sit in the sun to grow, fruits, vegetables, you know, nuts, berries, don't put it in your mouth. And and the biggest change for me is, you know, I eat for like vitality now. It's a different switch in my mind to do the all raw diet. I'm not eating the raw for saying, oh, raw ain't that bad. It tastes just, no. It's a difference. It's a switch. Some of you know what I'm talking about. I'm eating for energy. I'm eating for vitality now. It's a different will and desire. You know what I mean? So I'm eating to become stronger, to become more lucid. You see, to get out of body easy, to charge up, you know, my energy body. I ain't really worried about this. This physical body is just a puppet. It's just going to look better just because what I'm putting in the body. You know what I mean? And I like to eat. I'm not a glutton anymore, but I really get pleasure from foods that taste good. And I'm really animated about it. If you ever eaten around me or we went out to eat, if I get a hold of something and it's just a great taste or a great flavor, I'll let you know, like in the restaurant, loud, like, oh, you know, like everybody's looking at me. I'm that type of guy. But I eat for vitality now. I eat to get out of body 3 and 4 and 5 times a night now. And yes, I have been to some places that I've met beings, living beings in other dimensions in the non-physical realm. There's some amazing things going on in the non-physical realms. And the polarity of that is it's a lot of bull frackanakle too, you know, but we have choice. We have choice. And that's why I dibble and dab. What makes me, I can sit up here and say, I'm a light being and I am pure light. Well, maybe that's what's coming from my heart, right? That might be what's, you know, illuminating for my heart, but I'm gonna still have different experiences. I'm gonna find myself in present awareness in different frequencies because I realize I'm responsible, right, for my life. I create my reality, right? But in this realm of duality, I'm going to experience your life too. You see what I'm saying? Just by you being around me, you're moving energy while I'm moving energy. So every now and then there's going to be some clashes of energy. You see what I'm saying? And some of the most amazing, beautiful pleasant beings to be around are beings that are transparent. And a lot of people don't like transparent beings. I love them. What do I mean by transparent? You can go to the hood, the worst neighborhood on the planet, and have a conversation with them beings just like sitting up on Mars or in a new galaxy. They're just transparent. Everybody loves them. They can, you know what I'm saying? I love people like that. I'm kind of like that. My wife is like that. I can go to the hood and I can sit at the dinner at the inaugural ball with different types of people because I go by the energy. I can adapt to your energy. I always ask people, can you adapt to mine? That's the problem. That's the problem. I can adapt. I don't care who you are. I can adapt to your energy. Now, I might not sit in that shit if it's too low with you, you know, but I can go there with you and have a conversation with you and feel the struggle and remember and pull stuff back up in some of my past lives, even in this incarnation, and sit there with you, you know, just be in the ear. But I ain't gonna stay there. That's the difference. I am so aligned with my shadow side. I know my shadow side just like I know the light side. I love both of them because there wouldn't be no light without my dark. You see what I'm saying? I understand that my darkness, what they call darkness, is in a perfect balance with my light. It's a perfect balance. I'm right here. I'm centered. When you center, most of the time you're coming from what you perceive as, let me center, my mind is fragmented, or I'm sitting in this horrible energy. No, that horrible energy, 9 times out of 10 is you. You just sliding off to your, what they call your shadow side, or a low vibrating frequency that you have been in. And some of us stay in, locked in, because it's all in mind. You're one thought away from changing everything. You're one thought away from changing your entire life at any second in the illusion of time. And when you become, we're going to get back to the title, when you become lucid of that in what we call the now, this shit gets fun. When you bring that I am infinite into the present moment awareness and walk around like that, and you can walk around in that trance. I know a lot of people that can do it. I'm playing with it now. I'm in and out, in and out. You know what I mean by that? Like lucid, and then I'm back. Then I remember I'm waking up in the awakened state. And when you are walking around lucid now, oh man, you're a lot of fun. I'll pay to be around a person like that because you're bringing non-physical powers into what we call present moment awareness. So being in the now is as simply as taking a deep breath and letting go. Just blowing the shit out. And right after you blow it out, become lucid to that feeling. That lightness. There you are. There you are. A lot of people connecting to this right now. There you are. Let's do it again. Deep breaths, stomach up first. Hold it. Now blow it out. Right at the end, right there. There you are. Wait on it. Feel it. There it is. Now you're aware in this moment. Feels good. Feels good. Listen, I'm not going to be on here that long today, but I want to open up the phone lines. Give some people a chance to call in. See what's going on. If you feel led to connect to the energy of this platform this week, the phone lines are open. All right. I know it's a lot going on. I am going outside. It's like it's the 18th and sun is shining, 7 degrees in Michigan. So I'm gonna jump on my bike. I'm gonna get around some beautiful souls by the water, and I'm gonna get some sun today. So if you feel led to call in, I will be catching these lines, and I also will go over to the chat for those of you who were kind enough to join me live. Chris Garner, as always, peace and love, brother. Jalen Coleman, peace and love. Thank you for being here. Desiree, I hope I'm saying that right. Yeah, Desiree, peace and love to you, sister. Sunchild, peace, man. Peace and love. Thank you for being here today. Nancy Taylor. Dang, she has a beautiful smile. Those were earlier comments. Thank you for being here, Nancy. I'll be trying to catch up with her. She's always, she call it doodling around the house when I go live. Beautiful person, beautiful best friend, she's everything. Best friend of mine, best wife of mine, best everything. Without her, I would have major shit going on in my life. Really. Nancy, Nabi or Nabai. Peace and love to you. Sebastian Hotch, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your kind words, Sebastian. Thank you for your kind words in the chat. We still love you. L. Jackson, peace and love. Thank you for the hearts. Kelly, peace to you. Thank you for being here. Teto Man, thank you for joining us live. Thank you so much. Don Ye Grove, thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the hearts. Marcus Jackson, much love to you, bro. What's going on? We 4D'ing, man. I feel great. Daily natural living. I know that's right. Everything is perfect, my friend. Thanks for asking. Somebody jump on this line with me. I know somebody got something to talk about. It's been like a week since last Wednesday. Oh, man, last Wednesday with Bubba Dumbass and Brother Don. Powerful, powerful beings. Powerful, powerful energy. I've never experienced. But I'll just say this. Can you imagine being in front of them brothers live? This is over this artificial intelligence, these frequencies that they learn how to pass around and clear out things. We had a beautiful show. I think it was last Wednesday, an energy clearing, spontaneous. And listen, if you missed that episode, if you want a good, great laugh, watch last week's energy clearing. It's a little long, but I'm telling you, the energy was so strong. I'm not exaggerating. I shit my pants live. I had to get up and walk out of the room. The energy was that strong. And it was just simply, clearing shit out of my root, literally clearing shit out of my root chakra in that area. It just felt like the energy was so strong. I could just feel it in my solar plexus. It was just cleansing. It was just detaching major shit off of me, literally. And I thought, how you get that bubbly feeling in your stomach? I thought I just had to pass gas, and it was a little more than that, So that was a powerful show. It was so many people that were just liberated. And that was just spontaneous. Actually, I read in the chat, one lady said, I miss you and Don and Bubba. And it just happened. I read it. I guess it hit my higher self, and boom, within a day, we were back on live. So I thank those brothers. I love you, brother Bubba. I love you, brother Don. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your services over in our amazing Facebook group. If you haven't joined the Facebook group, I know a lot of you are already in the group, but if you're watching this live stream for the first time, all the links you need to connect with us as a soul group. We're just a soul group that like to gather on the internet and talk and catch up and share love, right, soul group? Yeah, that's all we do here. Now he said, I think this is to me. I love how all three of you all looked at each person together. Listen, I was just there, Donnie, for real. I mean, I was sending some energy out, but it was one other time when I experienced some energy that powerful, and it wasn't pleasant. And that's when I was face to face with the reptilian in the astral realm. And when that reptilian was trying to control my mind, it was trying to break my will. It was trying to think for me. And I got out of that situation by just claiming my own energy and just centering, just refusing to act on any of the thoughts that this being was trying to implement in my mind. Now, the energy that I was sitting in while this being was in my presence, it was strong, like that energy that Brother Don and Brother Bubba was blowing around. It was strong like that. It was very strong. And they was playing with some heavy shit last week. They, those of you who, like the herb cannabis, they was smoking some heavy shit last week as far as energy wise. Like, if you get some good cannabis from time to time and yeah, it was one of those highs where you shoot off and go places. Daily, okay. What's your thoughts on all the crazy weather going on around the planet right now? I'll tell you my thoughts on it. People are creating Gaia 3D to 4D, maybe even 4th to 5th. I don't have a tool to measure what frequency we're on. The only tool that I have is to know where I'm vibrating at. I'm not a 3-dimensional being anymore. You know what I mean? So I know right now I'm not in 3D. So if you're picking up on my frequency and I'm coming in loud and clear and you're feeling this energy, you're not either. You see what I'm saying? I'm no longer a 3-dimensional being. No way. No way. So I think right now a lot of people are adjusting to the energy. A lot of new energy is being molded and created. Gaia is shaking off. Bubba gave a great analogy of this on that live stream. He was kicking some real real. Either you like it or you don't. And sometimes we get like fleas. We become fleas on Gaia, on Mother Earth. And she's shaking, man. And if you're not congruent to her frequency, you're getting shook off the frequency. You will reside somewhere based on your vibration. Or better yet, I'll make it even easier because I like to make it simple. You're going to reside somewhere based on your measurement of love in that heart. There you go. Your ability to love, and not just humans. See, that's the thing. And I was talking to my wife. Where were we at? Oh man, y'all don't know half of the shh that's been going on. I'm telling you, I'm living in present awareness. You defy time. So shit is happening like by the speed of thought, because it's like you're not grounded in anything. You're in the present moment. So whatever's coming your way, you're lucid and you're just tackling it. You're not even, some of the stuff you don't even remember until you pick up something and read it. Like, perfect example, I time warp. The lady asked me, we had one of our beasts. I don't know what happened to Eli, but you know, before this, I didn't believe in neutering male animals. Let them have theirs just like we have ours, right? But now with all of the, I don't know, with all this genetically modified shit, man, my dog Eli woke up and his balls were the size of 2 fucking cantaloupes. Real talk. I'm not even exaggerating, right? Out of nowhere. We don't know what happened. Only thing happened was 2 of the lady dogs, I told you guys on the live stream, they were coming in the heat. And usually the males get real horny and irritated. We don't know what happened. They were huge, man. And they were filled with like this liquid. We don't know if it was blood or what. Huge. So we took them in to have the doctor look at him. Doctor didn't know what the fuck he was, excuse my language, but he didn't know, you know. Some of these doctors got the audacity. You're paying top dollar for them to look at your animals and they're Googling shit. I can do that. You know what I mean? And we didn't even get nothing out of this doctor visit. It could be this, it could be what. I'm like, I knew that before you took my $174. They Google stuff. And so the time warped because the lady said, when is the last time he was at the doctor, right? And so I said, oh, a couple of weeks ago. You know, that's, you know, I'm trying to perceive time because I'm free. You know what I mean? And she looked at the receipt and she was like, that was, you know, July 29th. And we were just sitting there and I was like, really? I was like, and I was talking to her, I'm like, it seemed like it was just yesterday. And she bit into it. You know, she was like, hey, time flies, doesn't it? And it was like, listen, I said 2 weeks. It was like July 29th. It's freaking 10/18/2017. But it seemed like we were just at the vet with this, right? So I say all of that to say things are definitely changing. That's how I feel about all of the events that's going on planet Earth. I don't attach anything to it because it's constantly changing. I'm learning not to ground in temporary things, even my thoughts. I'm learning how to manifest what I will and desire and actually just forget all about it and let it just grow. You know, perfect example. You throw some grass seed down on your lawn, you know, you plant some of you, or you plant anything, right? You till the land, you put the seed in there, and you water it, right? You don't sit there and watch it grow, you know? But in consciousness, and a lot of us was taught to do this, and I'm here to tell you, no, a lot of stuff we learned from the quote unquote gurus who meant well, but shit is changing. Think about it, manifest it, forget about it, move on. Always ABC. Always be creating. Did I get that? Always be creating. Yeah, ABC. Always be creating in your mind and just forget about it. You don't have to focus on manifestations like we once did, like that. I see the money. You don't. You can just become lucid, present moment awareness, carry that thought with you, attached to the way that it makes you feel, and act, which is very easy now. We're all actors online. I'm talking to a damn instrument and camera. So we're all actors now. There's no one in this room with me. And I'm talking like somebody standing here. Why? We've all become actors with this artificial intelligence. You see what I'm saying? So what makes your manifestations come instantly is when you bring them and snatch them into your present moment awareness and act like you already have what you're thinking about. And you'll become lucid to it. You almost slide out of like this dimension to it and see yourself with it. You know, some of the people say, see yourself with it. And you're sitting there trying to strain. I see myself in, no. It's just simply this easy. And sit there with it as long as you can, as long as you want to. Feel it, touch it, become it. And it's there. It's showing up, and it's showing up fast in 3D now. There's no long delay, at least not in mine. I mean, some of my manifestations now are like, it's just different because I expect it now. It's not, I'm not even surprised by them no more. Like when I first started manifesting and things would come in, money would come in, and I used to get so excited, but now I expect it. I ain't surprised. I expect it. I expect what I will and desire, what I think about, what I know is mine, what some of you call your God-given right. I know it's all about what I see, what I feel, what I expect, what I attach my energy to. I become, you know, we are this creative energy that can mold and become whatever it is. We just got to learn how to drive the vehicle. That's all. Once we learn all of the functions to this new vehicle that we're sitting in, it's just like getting a new car. A lot of people say this energy is new. You know what? I don't think that this energy is new. I don't. I think this energy has always been here. We just now have the ability. We're waking up. We're rising to this energy. We can now meet this energy. You know what I'm saying? It's something that has been blocking this energy. That's a better word. This is not new energy. This energy is infinite. You know what I'm saying? This energy just didn't blow in like, no. This is that breeze that you always feel outside. It's just now this big cosmic ass wall has been moved out of the way. So now you just feel the breeze. You get what I'm saying? Something was blocking this. It could have been us. It could have been something. You know what I'm saying? I've never been one to say I got all of the answers, but I did. When they say the new energy, I disagree with that now. This energy has always been here. We're just now able to reach this frequency. You see what I'm saying? We're rising in consciousness. This energy ain't new. This energy ain't new. It's been here. We just couldn't connect to it. You see what I'm saying? We got radio frequencies, all kind of energies that we're sitting in right now, but that don't mean you can connect to them. You got all kind of shit around you right now, all kind of means of transportation. You got telepathy. You got other beings in different dimensions sitting in the same space that you're in right now that you can't even see. Right in the same space, right? It's not new. It's always been there. It's just when you open up your third eye enough, and I'm not promoting that, you know, do it when you're ready. I'm not promoting that no more. I think it's a beautiful thing for those who are ready to open up the third eye and have support and are around other beings who, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't recommend that to like a 12-year-old that, you know what I mean? It's because spirituality is a lifestyle. It's not a fad. You know, consciousness is a fad online right now. It is what it is. It is. And I'm not saying that like it's like a negative thing. I'm cool with it. I love it. Right. But consciousness is a way of being. This ain't no fad. This is a lifestyle that I choose. You know, I don't want to wake up and fall back to sleep. I'm not just playing with this. I'm playing with it, but this is my lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? It's a big difference. I don't play with this. I do my best to live this life, this new life that I found, which is me and which is you and all, you know, all of the infinite beings that's on this planet. You know what I mean? And it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful day. And I guess nobody wanted to join me on the phone today, or did I miss a call? Get one last shot. Flaming Lights, how you doing? Peace to you. I think the energy on the planet right now, just remember, things are going to change. I've been telling you guys that for a year. I'm prepared, but I'm also, that's why I wanted to be transparent. You know, things are going to change. Systems are going to fail. Grids are going to go down. Energy is moving. It's all energy. And I just would just throw out there, just, you know, be prepared to change frequencies or to adjust to new energies or new energy shifts, because it's coming. It's coming. They've been hiding a lot of stuff and a lot of things. I want to keep this channel, so I'm not going to listen. I am so watered down now. I'm just being honest. And the reason why I am is because I really enjoy connecting with you, ladies and gentlemen. But we don't talk about half of the things that I would really want to talk about on this platform. You know what I mean? I can't. I just got out of Facebook jail for liking a conscious post and sharing it. I couldn't even post in my own group. I just got I'm conscious now what back. You understand what I'm saying? You guys don't know behind the scenes how many strikes and stuff we get just for going live. I can't say certain things. We actually, a group of us got together and we know exactly what we can't say. Well, you know, we don't own this. So this is just us getting together, you know, sharing some love, you know, embracing, but we ain't talking about what we should be talking about. And we can't, or I would be here no more. You know, we would lose the whole channel, you know, and then we'll get scrambled. We'll be trying to find each other. So I just abide by the law of this matrix in this platform. And they don't want us talking about certain things and, you know, over their platform. So I'm cool with it. I enjoy your energy. That's why I show up. And that's why I show up. I enjoy you guys' energy. I enjoy coming to this space, whether it's 5, 10, 11, 20, or 30. I love the energy here. And that's why I show up when I show up. No pressure. Kelly, will something happen soon? Like it's happening now. Kelly, it happens every time I close my eyes and my consciousness leaves this body. I see major. I witnessed, and I might have said this. I witnessed. I won't say I knew it was Florida, though. I'm going to keep it real. I didn't know it was going to be Florida or the United States. But in one of my outer body experiences, I saw a huge body of water. Like, I mean, 4K ultra quality, man. I mean, and this body of water just took out the and this land was fucking beachfront glass. I mean, it was beautiful when you measure it like as wealth, physical wealth. It was beautiful islands. It reminded me of those little cities like over in Dubai, but I'm not going to say it was over in Dubai, but it reminded me of those sand paradises that they built. See how they stacked all that sand up in Dubai? That's where all our beaches and sand went from the United States. It's over in Dubai. Did you see them paradises, them artificial paradises that they built on the water? Oh, and they selling those. It's like sand mountains that's selling for like $50 million an island. It's just, I mean, it's just unbelievable what they're putting wealth on. And I saw this wave. I mean, this wave was so tall, ladies and gentlemen. Out of body experience last year. It was so tall that when the wave came, it got dark. I'm telling you, talk about eerie. You talk about massive. I remember it getting dark and cold at the same time. And that wave was just coming, you know, and I was just there in consciousness. I just observed this. And that wave wiped out all of that beautiful land. And I could not understand why when it happened. None of these hurricanes were in the United States. And I didn't even connect it with the hurricanes. That's why. But I remember I might have said this on an old live stream. I never knew why that water, I felt a certain kind of way, like, why would you do that? Why would you destroy that beautiful land like that? Why? I felt a certain kind of way because the wave came in and I mean, it literally took that paradise right back out to sea. And so things are happening. And man, y'all gonna make me. We got to get on we have to listen. Somebody leave in the chat box of this live stream, in the chat box, or even in our Facebook group, because I think I can post in my own group now. Leave the link to another platform that is not as as strict as YouTube and Facebook, where we can talk about some uncensored stuff. Because there's some stuff I want to tell y'all. I just can't tell you here. I can't. I tried before. I can't tell you here. But it's a lot of things I want to tell you from my perspective that is going to happen. Some of you know. Some of you might know. You might not be surprised, but they're lying. They're hiding a lot of. And now I know why a lot of these whistleblowers, I call it snitching in a good way, because you're not blowing the whistle because you knew it was happening, right? And you didn't tell us then when it was happening. You knew what was happening and you didn't tell us. So what I do is I always measure a person by their why. Why are you telling us now? You see what I'm saying? Why are you blowing the whistle now? And it's been a lot of things that have been covered up and have been suppressed. And this is why I try to like give you guys like little gold nuggets. Don't be too clingy with this energy. What do I mean by that? Be open to change. Be open for change. Don't be too clingy, because shit is changing at the speed of thought. Fuck light. Thought now. You know what I mean? And I'm excited about it, because if you wanted to attach something negative to it, just call it growing pains. Does that make sense? Growing, we're ascending. And some of this low vibration stuff that we got addicted to and we actually attached and labeled as us is going to be pulled away. It's going to be alleviated from you. It's not you. It's something you thought you was. It's something you thought you needed. It's something that you became accustomed to being controlled by. You believe it's a part of you, but when this energy starts shifting and you start claiming your energy, you'll be surprised how much stuff that's just going. It just won't be there. Like addictions, things that you thought you was addicted to, you don't need no therapy. That shit can be erased from your consciousness. You can get into your subconscious and deactivate anything that was put there without your knowledge. All of this is possible now. And so if you know of some different platforms that are not as, and there ain't a lot out there, you know what I mean? We can talk about some uncut, raw stuff from my perspective, because you guys know, I know a lot of souls out there. I built a lot of great relationships with just good souls. Fuck a color, fuck a shape, you know, fuck a, what are your fuck a nationality, fuck all of that. I know some beautiful souls, just got great energy. And I love you guys. And I've learned so much from you guys. And I'm so glad that I was open enough to just get out of that racist shit, man. Because I was raised racist. You know, I'm honest with mine. Racism is taught. It's learned. It's embedded in you from a young child. Some of that cellular memory stuff that Bubba talks about a lot. You know, you take a baby, you take two babies, and you take some babies and don't teach them nothing and just put them together and put them on an island somewhere without all this shit that we had to go through, this education and this religion and all of this shit that can't listen. All of this shit, I'm gonna tell you when it's gonna get real to you. Those of you who ain't been there. Two ways you're gonna experience this. Okay? An out-of-body experience, unexpected, or a near-death experience. I've had both. You're gonna realize that some of the shit that you hold in your heart ain't worth a pot to piss in when you detach and hit the non-physical. Your first out of body experience, and I'll even throw in there lucid dream too. Because in the lucid dream, when you flying around and you walking through walls and you just playing around and you're lucid and don't get too excited that you wake up in sleep paralysis, but just be able to be calm and observe and just explore. Go slow. Go slow. The first time you become lucid in your dream, just smile. Just, you know what I'm saying? Don't try to move too much or you're going to lose it. You're going to get too excited and you're going to slam back into the body. You're going to be in sleep paralysis. I've been there. I've done that. Just acknowledge it by a smile. Don't say nothing. Don't move. Just sit there and observe. That's awareness. You are aware that you're lucid. Right? And that'll be so strong. Like the next night, it'll continue. It's only when you get too excited, and you slam back in and then you in sleep paralysis. Now you freaking the fuck out. You see what I'm saying? So, but you'll realize that a lot of things that you and I place importance on in the life, when you hit the non-physical, you won't even think about that. It doesn't even exist. I'm telling you, near-death experience, you hear those people talk about how you ain't thinking about no time. You ain't thinking about no phone, no cable bill, no car note, no mink coat, no money. You're not thinking about that. All of that is stripped away from you. They call it the ego death. Like a near-death experience is like your ego is just ripped away from you. The identity who you think you are. Did you see? I remember the 30-year version, that movie when he was laying on the table and they was ripping that hair off of him. You remember when they was taking them sheets? That's how your ego is just ripped away from you. They say DMT does that too. I've never had DMT, but I know a near-death experience and a good astral projection. I'm talking about the time like when I first started projecting, the vibrations were very, very intense. My vibrations are not like that no more. You see, sometimes I don't even know I'm out of body until I do reality checks. It's like a smooth transition because I've been doing it so much. It's like I'm waking up in the dream now. When I become lucid, or I'll feel a jerk, or it'll feel like I took a deep breath. Sometimes it'll be like, and I'm there. You get it? It's because it's the breath. It's the life is in that breath. When that body shuts down, sometimes some of you know what I'm talking about. You'll be asleep and sometimes you'll go, and that's going to either wake you up to the physical, you'll wake up, or you'll cross over and you'll be in the astral realm, the non-physical realms. I do that all the time. It's like a jolt instead of the vibrations. But none of this stuff, like my wife said, how could you say you had a bad day with infinite possibilities in consciousness? Why are you diluting yourself down to one fucking thought in the illusion of time? Why do we do that to ourselves? We belittle ourselves. We minimize our abilities down to one thought in the illusion of time, and we have the audacity to say, oh, that just fucked up my day. How? You see what I'm saying? And that's what my wife was trying to say. All you got to do is change that thought and become awareness again. Just detach. Just detach. In your mind, it's all mentalism. It's all mentalism. And that's what I give you today. That's what I send your way today. It's all mentalism. If anybody tells you anything else, when it's all said and done, it's all mentalism. Everything is, you're controlling all of this with your mind. It's always how you feel. It's always your perspective. It's always you. And it just trickles down. That's why you'll hear people say you can't save the world. No, you can't. I know you want to. It starts with you and me. And it just keeps going. I'm responsible for me. I can't save you. Your journey might not be like my journey. You know what I'm saying? It might not be your time to be doing some of the things that I do. You know what I'm saying? You might be here for a different purpose in consciousness, right? That's why I try to tell people all the time, go by your experiences. What have you experienced? You know, I might experience things that you never experienced. Now, I might be able to paint a great picture to give you that, that was cool, but experience it before you claim it as yours. I think on this journey, I was talking to my wife and we were just sitting at this park, and we do this a lot. We'll pull over, we'll turn the car off, and we'll just daydream. We'll daydream for about 15, 20 minutes, and just the first thing that comes to our mind, that starts the conversation. You want some good conversation, go out in the country, right? Pull the car over, turn your fucking phone, excuse my language, turn that shit off. Take a person you love you know, who you love spending time with. Because you notice I have to drag my wife to get on this stuff. My wife ain't into this shit. This internet stuff, it don't even exist to her, man. It don't exist. I had the 400 sit right here. She's not on the internet and is happier than most of us all the time because her frequency is not being contaminated by all of this stuff. I'm telling you. But drive your car out of the city. See, we're surrounded by, I'm in the inner city where I live. There's a lot of traffic where I am. We always hear police sirens. We always hear the fire truck. There's always dogs, but it's always something going on. So for me, and some of you, you know, live in the country and you want to be where I am. And that's cool. I want to be where y'all is, who got the horses and them chickens and them roosters that go in the morning. That's where I want to be at. I've been in the city all my life. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of the fast-paced hustle and bustle. I want to go somewhere and chill on my land. It's coming too. See how I'm painting this? I want to be on my own land. Acres and acres and acres and acres of land where I can have my fowl, where I can have my felines, where I can have my animals, where I can have my entire family. My children's children can inherit this land where we grow our own food, we have our own water supply, and we build relationships with beings of all kinds and just share the life. That's what I'm, listen, that's what's driving me now. To leave something for my children's. Their land. I'm gone. But I live through them. See, I understand consciousness. You know, if my son is still grounded wherever earth is, and I turn within and I lose my body, I can connect to my son. Now, my son has to be aware enough to, you know, connect, but I can come. If he's open to receive, I never die. I connect with my grandmother all the time. And I've had visitations from a lot of people that you would call dead, some of you. I don't call dead people anymore. I just say they turn within. They have no more use for a physical body. They have no more use for it. They're not dead. They still exist. You know what I mean? Dead is some of the meat y'all eating out there. And I'm not pooping on y'all that's still eating meat, because I used to eat a lot of meat. That shit is dead. That meat, man. We should all get together, man, and just do a 30-day raw challenge, right? And vlog about it. Dude, that would change so many of our lives if we just pick the date, you know, and we all just did a 30-day juice thing, or just went raw for 30 days. And every day, right, we vlogged of what we were eating, right? And just share it. We can share it in a group. We can create a new group. You know what I'm saying? And just for 30 days or 10 days, or let's start off at a week. And we just all upload our videos to whatever this group is, you know, just going raw for 7 days. Just eat all organic raw food and just watch how you feel, and watch how many of you start having lucid dreams like that. And watch how many of you, your third eye just open up instantly, because you're going to decalcify the pineal gland from the fresh water and the fresh water that's coming out of these organic fruits and vegetables. I'm telling you, the best decision I made was to get off the pastas, because I was eating a lot of rice, a lot of starch, a lot of, you know what I'm saying? And I was still eating raw, but not all raw. And that pasta, like my meat would be like, what did I eat for meat in substitute of meat? I wish my wife was here. She cooks a lot, but it wasn't soy. Veggie burgers would be my meat. But if you turn a veggie burger around, you know, I read everything, right? And there's still some shit in them veggie burgers that I can't read. You know what I mean? So, and I can't read. I don't understand what the word is meaning. I don't know the meaning of this word. So that could be anything, but I'm shoving this shit in my mouth. It's a veggie burger. It's not meat, but what's in it? Soy, all kind of chemicals and stuff. So raw, somebody said it best. If it don't sit in the sun and grow from the sun and water, don't put it in your mouth. That's raw. That's a raw diet. It's the best decision I made in 2017 to go back raw. I feel great. I look great. And that's all for me. 158. We did 58 minutes. So listen. I got a new channel. I'm gonna be doing some videos today. Fucked Up Perspective is a new channel. I'm having a lot of fun over there. I so much going on. It's hard to nail me down to this seat enough to just do the video. So I'm gonna crank out some new videos on my Fucked Up Perspective channel. If you haven't subscribed to that channel, there's a link in this description box. I'm conscious now. What? It's called positivemarketer.com. Is that it? Yeah, positivemarketer.com. If you go to positivemarketer.com. When you go to that page, you'll see a subscribe button on that page. That way you can subscribe to the Fucked Up Perspective channel, PHUCK. And on that channel, I can kind of go into deeper things based off of other people's perspective. So I can play more of a variety of material to kind of slide some of these things that I want you guys to know what's going on, but I'm not saying it. You get what I'm saying? It's just a little way they call it reaction videos. So if I'm reacting to somebody's video, I'll fall under a legal term that I don't get copyright violations, and I'm not saying it. You know what I'm saying? But we can get into some good conversations based on perspective. I can use a larger scale. So that's why I really like that channel. So if you like watching videos together, that's what we do over at Fucked Up Perspective. All right. Go to positivemarketer.com. It's in the description box of this link. I'm conscious now. What is we just get here, we connect, we share love, we share energy. Our intent when people call in, sometimes we get people calling in, sometimes we don't. That's just the way it is. But when that phone rings, our intent here is just to raise the level of consciousness, one soul at a time. That's all. That's all. If we just reach one person collectively together, we doing a fantastic job. So let me know definitely what you guys think about that raw fast. Any before I leave. If you down for doing a 7-day raw fast together, I'm serious, where we would all just upload videos. Somebody else can even start the group. You see what I'm saying? And every day we'll just make a video and show each other what we're going to eat for that day raw. You know what I mean? And that way you're going to get more ideas, more varieties, and you'll have fun doing this. And at the same time, you're going to feel amazing. After 7 days of raw, just raw foods and water, you feel the change, right? So let me know if that's something you guys want to do, because I'm down. I'm already in it. So it'll just be a matter of me connecting with a bunch of other like-minded people, and we can just go raw all day. My wife got some amazing recipes too she can throw down. Yeah, Antonio, phones is down. Phones is down right now, my man. Thank you, Mercy. Thank you. Thank you for your kind words. That's all for me. Austin, you say you love the idea. Austin, if we can get, look, we could do it with 5 or 6. It don't have to be no crazy numbers. Go over to the I'm Conscious Now What group right now. I know that's a group where we can all connect. And somebody just post a thread, right, about the raw challenge, 7-day raw food challenge. And if you post it, I'll see it. I'll pin it to the top of the group. I'm not going to do it because I'm already going raw. But if enough of you get together and this is something you want to do, we'll start it in the I'm Conscious Now What group. We can start it there, or some of you can start your own group. And I'll go raw 7 days with anybody that want to go raw. 7 days raw, just raw foods, fruits, vegetables. If it's sit in the sun and you can eat it, we'll do it. All right. Peace and love, soul group. I'll see you guys on the next episode. Oh, yeah. Did I say I love you?